Hey guys, Xmas Guy here, and welcome back to another video. And now today I am finally finishing the job of my Husqvarna 142 chainsaw. And as I mentioned last time, the brake was broken, and I have completely gutted this side part besides for the tensioner. And today I am going to be finally replacing the brake. So let's see if I remember how this one came out. So here's the brake. This is the aftermarket number, if you guys can see that. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Looks like the package goes something like this. And rip it. Alright. So that's a different package. That looks something. Looks brand new. Okay, so this side goes, if you guys can see that, I don't know, but that goes in there like something like this. Something like that. So now, sorry about background noise, guys. Let's put this back in. So that goes into that one like so. Okay, you really can't mess this up, guys. Yeah, maybe you can, because I just did. Keep in mind that this is my first time ever doing this. Okay, so let's put this side. This side is going to be easy. So let's put this side on first. So what happens is that's like so, and this comes around something like that, if you're following. And this goes into a spring like so. And there should be a screw, a small screw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5, and then there's 4. Okay, so I don't think it matters what one. Oh, sorry, I just hit the camera. I don't know how y'all can see that. The screw goes in the hole through there, like so. Get a small screwdriver, wherever that might have gone. It's a flathead. Here it is. And just put her in there. If I can get her straight and get her in right. Apparently she doesn't want to go on straight. I'll put it like so. Maybe I have the wrong screw. I want to go with this one. Probably doing that above the camera. And remember, you're not on my head, you're on my chest. So if I do it up above, so I could see easy, you can't see. I don't think I've ever struggled this much trying to put a stupid screw in. Am I like not putting... Is it not wanting to go in straight, or am I not putting the right screw in the right spot? Because I have 5 screws. 4 go to that one thing. And I have a single Torx for the handle, for the brake handle, right here. And I think I have just found our screw. I need a bigger screwdriver. I don't have another full-length one, because someone doesn't put them back and it's not me. Okay, now put the brake in. Keep in mind I'm trying to do this so you guys can see. And I have a screw and a screwdriver in my hand. Like so. Now that's done. Now I believe I put this in like so. And run this up and put the pin in this hole right there. That little hole. So this is going to be interesting. You're not going to be able to see much of this because I need to see where it's going and what it's doing. Let's clean some of this junk out of here. I think I found a vent hole. Yeah, I should have cleaned this while the part was in shipping. Instead of having to do it now, but I didn't. So that'll be fine. Is this? That's the small pin. Okay. So let's put this like so. Now taking this out was a bit different because I had to figure out how to do it. Putting it in is the easy part because you've already taken it out. You already took it out. You know how it's done. Oh, come on. Bend that up a bit. Now, where do I put the pin? Yeah, there's no pinhole. I guess it just goes crosswise. That should be about right. Doesn't help when your fingers are all covered in bar oil. Okay, so I'm not putting that in far enough because that's supposed to just... Well, it would help if I knew it was keyed. Just gotta go in there. To have your hammer. Almost there. Yes, I am using it, and it's Craftsman, and it has lifetime warranty. So if it breaks, I can get it replaced. Not far enough. Now that's too far. How's that look? Spider. Gotta get bent up a bit more. And up I mean like this. How's that look? That about even to you? Okay, now we put the spring in. It'll help if I grab a flathead. You guys can laugh me all you want in the comments. But just because I can't get a spring in, I honestly don't care. Because I'm making a video for you. I'm getting work done. Okay, now to keep the spring from coming out, I'm going to install this here piece. I'm just making sure it doesn't block any important spots for stuff that needs to go in with the handle, and it doesn't. This screwdriver is probably too small for this. If I don't drop it, hopefully y'all can see that. My GoPro screen falls asleep so it doesn't waste the battery while I'm recording, so it has more recording time in 1080p. So if it does that, like, I like how it does that, like if I'm like doing something that I don't need to see the screen, like four-wheeling and stuff like that, then that's fine, I get higher recording time. But if I'm working, I don't like that, because I can't see, I don't know what you guys can see and what you can't. I'm going to get them until this one starts skipping. I'm going to send them the rest of the way with my short and stubby one, or short and stout, or whatever that one is. Whatever you want to call that. And that's why you don't send them all the way. So you can move them. Okay, as I was saying, these screws, I made the mistake of putting them in all the way if I grabbed my Phillips instead of my flathead. And what happened was the plate shifted, cockeyed to those holes and covered part of them. So if you unscrew the screws a little, loosen them up, move the plate over. Yeah, look at that. Most of y'all probably know that already, but for those of you that don't, you just learned something. Put the last one in there. Sorry about the background noise, guys. Don't mind my mom in the background. That'll be good. Second thought, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so that's how easy that goes out. Find my picks. I think that might be supposed to be straight. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but if you're looking there, maybe you can see those holes lined up a bit. I don't know. That part's done. I just want stiff spring. Now let's put this handle back in here. Okay, one like that goes in here. Supposed to goes in there like that. And this one goes in there like so. There we go. That one's in. That one's in. And if you don't have a hammer and you're lazy, that's your hammer. Then you use this, and this is a T15 screw, so it's a Torx 15 pin screw, or Torx 15, T15, however you want to say that. Just thought I'd let you guys know if you're doing something similar to this, then tighten her down. You want to make sure she's tight because you don't want your brake failing on you out in the field. Okay, if I need to, I can loosen it up later. And I believe that wraps it up. I believe that is how you put your brake on. But real quick, I will go over how to tighten or how to tension your chain and how I like to do it. Now, I'm not saying this is the proper way. This is how I like to do it. As if you guys can see that. Without cutting my white wire. Carefully bring it over here. Okay, like so. Okay, so currently the brake is tripped on, so it's going to be tight around the clutch. So dang, that's tight. There we go. Now she goes on. See, I just needed the extra help from the weight of the machine. Now you can get your adjuster all set. If I spin her the right way, I'll look right in there. Don't know how good you could see that. Get the screwdriver. Sorry about my door. Oh, there's a model plate right there. Oh, there we go, we got her. Smaller one up front. Big one at the back. If I have a 1/4-inch drive ratchet, wherever that might be. Yeah, and it's not here. Great. Hey, let me know if you guys have seen a 1/4-inch drive ratchet. This is why you have multiple kits. And I believe it's a 14 millimeter. Works. 13's the big one. 10 mil, too small. 11 mil, again too small. 12. That's how you do her. I'm going to get her tight and then back her off to about finger tight so you can tension it without breaking your tensioner, because that's what I did before in a Poulon Pro and it broke the tensioner, so we stole it out of this one to use in that one. Oh, and of course we'll be tensioning the chain without the chain falling off the bar and moving on the sprocket. Alright, take it back off, I guess. And that's what your brake's supposed to look like. I don't know if you guys remember what it looked like before, but okay, so this should be pretty self-explanatory, guys. You just gotta put the chain in the groove in the bar, and then line it up, and then put it on the sprocket, make sure it's lined up with the bar, then make sure the tensioner and all that stuff on the side piece is all lined up. Whoops. There we go. Now we can put it back together. And so you want to get them decently tight, then use your tool and get it tight, or like not tight, but snug tight, sort of. Like this, just use one finger till you can't move it anymore. Then back it off with one finger about a full turn. Then loosen, then just make sure it's finger tight like that. And then same thing with the other one. Now normally you won't have to use two tools because your bar nuts will all be the same size. But somewhere along the line, I don't know when, these ones got messed up and someone lost one. And put a different one on. And that'll be fine. Alright, so you guys see how, let's pull up a chair. Okay, you guys see how much room there is here? That's not good. That's a loose chain. So what you're going to do is make sure your bar nuts are loose. and you're gonna spin the screw on the side here, or at least in my case. You're gonna spin it. So if you have like a straight, if you're using this tool and you have it straight up, you spin the end that's up straight towards the roof, towards the bar. Now don't go crazy tight. Like right now, see, that's about good. Nicked myself on one of the teeth. Alright, so right there's about good. And this time I didn't clean the oiling port, but next time I have this apart, definitely I will clean the port. And now what you do is just tighten them down tight so they don't vibrate off. And that's how, I'm not saying any of this is proper, but that's how I change a brake and properly you're not proper, but that's how I personally tension my chain. You guys may disagree with that. You guys may agree. I don't know. It's up to you to agree or disagree with what I have done and all of my actions that have went along with it. Now, I know you are not supposed to use screwdrivers as a pry bar or a hammer. That is one thing I know, but when people say, oh no, don't do that, it'll void your warranty. Oh yeah, don't do this, it'll void this, and all that stuff. It doesn't matter. If they have a no questions asked lifetime warranty, like Craftsman here, through Lowe's, if I want to, I could cut this handle clean in half and take it back and they'll exchange it. Say, for example, let's put this back on here. Okay, say for example, this bit doesn't have a warranty, but say for example, I over-tightened and cracked the shaft here, they'll exchange it. I have a half-inch drive breaker bar that got bent severely. Like it was still functional, but it just got real bent, and it was sort of an eyesore. And took it back to Sears, warrantied it, no questions asked. Walked up to the counter, handed it to him, opened up a drawer and handed me the new one. It's really simple as that when you're doing warranties, guys. It's really not that bad. So, that's why I buy stuff with lifetime warranty. Don't be afraid to buy something that's a bit higher quality. Like you go to Sears and you buy, you're looking at something at Harbor Freight that doesn't have a lifetime warranty. Look at Sears, because I don't think that they're much different. And you're getting a higher quality tool with the no questions asked warranty, and they'll still exchange it no matter what. What size is this? That's a 5. Okay. So yeah, that's it. That basically sums up this video. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and comment what you thought of this video. If you want more stuff like it, or like less stuff, or want me to do some different stuff, just let me know. Let me know what you want to see me do the next one, and I'm out of here.